Hey guys, how you doing? Baby Champagne 3 here. So, doing a little something a little bit different. Actually recording this war video. This is season 7 and this is this is war 6. Um, so first fight here up, I've already kind of panned my path out. Before each fight, I run path 3 to 4. Before each fight, I kind of still double check the notes, seeing if the person's hero is in the profile or whatever the case is. First one is going to be mutant. So therefore I'm going to use the Corvus, try to get my charge. Gambit, not really a hard fight. Gambit, you always want to be careful though of his S1. If you're not careful, you will get caught and get that stun. And that's always going to be a bad time. But as you see, no problems. Fight's done. Get my charge. So that's done and over with. Energy up. And next hero is on my path is going to be a science. Not a terrible note, just rolling thunder on this. Pretty easy and straightforward. I'm going to go in with Blade on this one. It's a science, I've got class advantage. Not really concerned of who it is. Ends up being a Rhino. Like I said, with Ghost Rider I would have had danger sense, but whatever. I was being a little bit aggressive, so I got tagged by the unblockable. But like I said, really not an issue. These early nodes aren't a problem, and Rhino's down. They're really doing my trying to do my best, play smart, same time play a little aggressive, but go in these fights as careful as possible. Got special 1 attack. I said another no, that really isn't a problem. It's a tech champion, so I want to go in with Carvis and see if I can get another mission done. And go in here. I want to take my time. I want to make sure that I don't hit into his block, because if I do, then I'll get the and same thing, I hit into his block. So I got the little power drain, but not a problem. Red Skull goes down easy. I run in path 3 to 4. And the last fights on this is bleed node, so Corvus is great for that. All or nothing node. I love Stark Spidey on this node just because you can actually get him to you can have the opponent fire for their specials with his taunt effect. So he's for me he's pivotal. I always pretty much use him on this node. And it's Wasp. So if you haven't fought Wasp, basically you want to bait heavy attacks so that you can go in when you have that timer after baiting heavy attack. You basically can go in without worrying about the shot back, about the evasion and the shot back. I'm here just building up some poise effects. She kind of backed me up a little bit, so I'm just gonna hit her with a heavy attack. I'm just one hit. I don't want to, like I said, don't want to get hit with the with any shock. intercepted her heavy attack, easy peasy. The nice thing about her is that she has very low health pool, so not really a problem. A few hits and she goes down relatively easily. Alright, so got my energy back up. This next day I'm cleared. I have this Ultron. I'm going to go in here with Corvus again. With Ultron, you really have to be careful about is that, well, with the classic Ultron is the evade, and well, you'll see in the fight, but I do get overzealous at one point or another in this, but so come out. This node does have dismay, so basically if you get hit based on your combo count, you will start to degen. This fight I was being a little aggressive, kind of going in a few intercepts here and there. Like I said, you also have limber, so after a while your stuns aren't going to are going to wear off. And being not sure what happened there, also I get tagged and I'm like, you know what, this started to piss me off. So, and it was part of it was my fault because I had the L2 for quite some time. I really should have hit him from back then, and the fight would have been pretty much done. He had the evade, but luckily I kind of, I was able to kind of catch back in time, and like I said, it wasn't the smoothest fight, but got the win and the full attack bonus. So like I said, that was really my fault. I had the L2, the S2. I really should have hit him, and I would have been that fight would have been over a long time ago. So here we are in bleed node now. Going in back in with Corvus. I've got some charges. I'm feeling pretty good. It's a MODOK. MODOK can be a little bit of a pain. You want to intercept. If you hit him and he has his he gets that auto block up. You kind of want to back up, but then after that point, you can kind of go in and. I was trying to bait the S1 there. Finally got him to throw it. Kind of going in. I'm really trying to take my time with this fight. And not sure what happened there, but also I get hit. And I didn't want to make the mistake again. I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, let me slow down, take my time a little bit. Still, again, like I said, being a bit aggressive with and trying to parry, and I got tagged one more time, but like I said, it's okay. Kind of made it through the fight, and got the full attack bonus. All right, now I'm gonna go on to Punisher 2099, and this is an interesting fight. I've fought him on this node. It's kinetic reactor, many times without any issues, especially with Stark Spider-Man. The kinetic reactor plagued mine, so you're gonna be dropping your power meter, but like I said, not really a problem. Basically, I generally want to build up poise, and easy peasy kind of go into this. So start out the fight, and he's playing a little defensive, but he's attacking in. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm building up my poise, so that I can hopefully get some good solid hits in. 9 poise, 10 poise. Okay, Now I want to parry, and I can kind of go in and attack. I started off with a few decent crits. Now look at that. I dexed, I'm holding block, and I still end up getting hit. Same thing again, dex, I'm getting hit, no auto evade. I'm power draining. This fight is just starting to piss me off, and I'm kind of getting a little bit flustered. Trying to bait that, even though I've got the finally he throws it off. I'm dexing. Finally I get the evade, but power drain. Like I said, I'm getting flustered, and I end up going in, and I got intercepted. Same thing happened. It happened again. Got a little bit just flustered with how the fight was going on, because I was, you know, I was using my dexterity. I was holding block, and for some reason, I was still getting clipped by his special one. And then at the same time, I mean, I was getting very little crits on that fight. So I'm like, you know what? It's just the last fight. I'm going to go in here with Blade and just finish it off. 9 hits and it's done. I said, was my only death of the war. It was, really aggravating. That was my last fight for the war, and overall it was a pretty good war. I was mad at myself for the one death though, and how that kind of went and felt kind of BS. And now we're gonna see how we did. I'm really trying to make a good push to hopefully hit platinum. Right now we're in gold 1, and we got the victory. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a blessed day.